All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of ECW. We have a different type of match card for you guys tonight. Before we get started, as always, from Monday nights, we have JamSaw. Sir, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, man. It's great to be here. I'm looking forward to see what you guys are putting on the menu tonight.
Now, since last week we did the tag team type of style where the Hardys won the match, so they became the number one contenders. So they did a tag team championship scramble where no team fought the same set of teams. And in the end, the Hardys, they came out. I know you said you wanted them to win. What did you think of that type of style?
Well, I mean, it was an interesting way to try to pare it down and get out there. Hadn't seen anything quite like that done before with the teams not being able to face off against or together.
Yeah.
So it was definitely an interesting twist on the whole event. So I really enjoyed it, and again, I couldn't be happier because the Hardy Boys won.
And we know that each team was put in specific rooms that weren't set to go until the light turned red, and at the end, the Hardys won. They are the number one contenders. So what we're doing here tonight is to beat the clock. At the end of the match, the time will pop up right with their name. So for bracket 1, we have Peyton Royce, Trish Stratus, and Charlotte Flair. This entire match cards will be for the mid-card titles, men and women's. So between this set of three, who are you pulling for?
Well, I mean, back in the day, I would have said Trish Stratus, and she is the Canadian superstar here, so I do want to vote for her as well. But given her recent performance, I have to go with Peyton Royce. She's been really impressive.
Yes, she has, and we know Charlotte Flair is one of the newer draftees. In your opinion, does someone with the caliber of Charlotte Flair belong in what some within her circle would consider this a dirty, grungy type of place?
Well, I think it's definitely a stepping stone to being the greatest of all time. I mean, if you're just on the top show and you've never really had to grow through the indies and other promotions and whatnot, I think it just shows a big growth of character if you can dominate in multiple promotions. So by coming here, it's giving her the opportunity to prove more to the world that she can dominate here in a more hardcore type of environment.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. And it seems like, as of right now, Charlotte Flair is actually the dominant one. Ooh, Peyton Royce saying no. Man. Peyton Royce saying no. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Nice drop. Nice drop. So in this type of match where you're against the clock and you have to be the top dog, what is your strategy, within your opinion, on this type of match?
Well, it's the same strategy that I have all the time, man, is use your environment. Two key things to do is, one, try to keep them off of the vertical base, and two, you use the environment. You have those steps. That's totally legal. It's a hardcore match. Grab a chair. Equalizers are fully legal in this type of match.
Yes.
Looks like Peyton might have sustained a little bit of head trauma.
Well, there she goes. There she goes.
Back in it. Good.
Ooh, nice, nice. Oh, I thought that she was going up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Charlotte was flying. Oh, she got the bat.
Jeez.
Ooh, nice suplex.
Nice suplex.
Oh, no. No. Charlotte Flair.
Trying that big swing, and a swing and a miss, you might say.
Now, was Ric Flair... Now, we know Ric Flair was known for being the dirtiest player in the game. Does Charlotte Flair have it within her to be the dirtiest woman in the game?
Oh, easily, man. Easily. She's got more of her dad's genetics than her mom's, I'm certain of.
See, I feel like a lot of these women are coming in this match. The end game is the same, but I feel like their motives are different. Charlotte Flair is of legacy, Trish is of legends, and Peyton, I feel like, Peyton is the underdog in this type of match against these two women. And
I do think she does have the most to prove.
Yes. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. Yep. Oh!
Nice maneuver there. Elbow to the face and then suplex right on the back. A bat.
Ooh, there you go. Yes. There you go. Could it be 3? Ooh,
Three amigos. Oh, and the bridge.
Wow. We haven't seen a bridge in a long time.
No, and the bridge right on the bat, too. If you're going to bridge, that's the best place to do it. Too bad Trish was right there to break up the pin.
Yes, and Trish delivered a bat shot to the face. Ooh, there you go.
Blonde on blonde crime.
That's what you got to do. See, and I'm also glad that Trish dropped the shiny outfit, because I never was a fan of it. Ooh,
it was very distracting.
Yes.
And maybe that's why she wore it. It would distract her opponents. It would flash them in the face while they're trying to cover her.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, went for the spear, but she got a knee to the face from Charlotte Flair.
Poor Peyton.
Ooh.
It looks like she's going through some sort of
torture
back stretch, abdominal stretch.
Oh, there you go.
Trish making the save just in time, taking Charlotte down to the mat.
I feel like Trish is. I feel like Trish. I feel like Trish might take this. I'm not sure. I feel like this would be a great last title run for her. I feel like she's got one more left in her.
That would be fantastic. I think she has at least one more. She might even have 2 or 3, but she definitely has at least one more in her, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, taking out the legs.
And then going for that chair. Gonna pull some vicious maneuver like her dad taught her.
Yep. You wedge it in the corner, then just throw. Oh, with a spear.
Oh, spear. A bit of a waste of putting the chair up in the corner.
Oh.
Come on, Peyton.
Yeah. Yeah, especially.
Standing there staring.
Oh. Oh, I thought she was tossing her into the chair.
That would be the best thing to do. Although, tons of watching WWE has made me believe that 9 times out of 10, whoever puts the chair in the corner will end up being the one going through it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not this time.
So let's actually speak of the big news of the week. The Rock had come back on Monday. I know we both were pumped to see it, but did you expect him to be left in a house with Santana and all them?
Definitely not. I mean, I was under the impression that he was just on vacation or taking some sort of time off to be with his family. Had no idea he was actually locked in a basement on the south side by the Inner Circle.
And then, of course, he dropped down the gauntlet for the match next Monday against Chris Jericho.
Yep, and it's a winner-take-all. So whoever wins that match will be in full control of Monday nights.
Yeah, and with that, Trish Stratus won in 7 minutes and 42 seconds. So
7:42, the time to beat.
Yes.
And so far, Trish
yes.
is the front runner.
Yes. And later on in the night, we're going to have a fatal 4-way for bracket number 2 for these women. Do you think a fatal 4-way is something that would take longer, or do you think that it's a faster match for someone to get the pin?
Well, I mean, like, if you're talking about a battle royale where you're going over the top rope, I'd say quicker, but actually a fatal 4-way with several superstars probably would take a little bit longer because you'd have more opportunity of someone breaking up your pin.
Yes. So now for bracket 1 of the men's, we're having a triple threat for the first spot for the men's mid-card title. MVP, Matt Riddle, and Mr. Kennedy. We know that MVP has had some history since coming back with Carlito and Matt Riddle. But again, Matt Riddle and Carlito are big names in the mid-card title when it comes to the hardcore title. But seeing how the hardcore title was dropped to be the European title, and Kane took it from Baron Corbin, I mean, what do you think? Who has the greater chance of defeating Kane with these 3 men?
Well, I mean, my gut says going with Riddle. You know, his MMA background, being a fighter, will probably give him a bit of an edge over Kane. Although I believe MVP and Kennedy have both worked with Kane before, so they might have a little bit of an edge because of that previous experience of wrestling with the Devil's Favorite Demon. But my money's still on Riddle.
Okay, perfect. Oh, nice clothesline from Kennedy.
I mean, I definitely would love to see Kennedy go all the way.
Oh, yeah.
He was a very key cornerstone in Daniel Bryan losing the 24/7 championship.
Yes.
And there was a few matches of rivalry around that, not to mention the fact that Daniel becoming the first Fire Fiend was all a result of that. And then since then, we haven't really heard much out of him.
Right. Well, he's... You know, we only hope for the best for Daniel Bryan, but we haven't heard from him within a little bit. But Mr. Kennedy...
That is true. We haven't heard from him at all this month.
Yeah. But Kennedy is in a spot where he could quite possibly go on to facing Kane for the mid-card title, and he could quite possibly take it. I believe these 3 men, whoever you pick, fans or not, whoever you pick, has a great chance of actually defeating Kane for the European title.
Well, it depends. You got to keep in mind too that Kane has been dabbling in the dark side even more than usual in his feud with the Fiend. I mean, last month at the pay-per-view, the contest went to a draw. That's one of the reasons why at Us versus Them, we're going to be seeing the Fire Fiends. Or seeing the Fiend himself face Kane one-on-one in a rematch as part of the contest. And the Fire Fiends will be there to challenge any comers as well, to whoever you can bring from your side. So I'm very interested to see what kind of matchups we're going to have at the pay-per-view, Us versus Them.
Yeah, we sat down with Kane and discussed what he thinks of this whole thing, and he said he has plans. He's not coming alone, he says. So, whatever that means, whoever he deems worthy to be Friends of the Devil's favorite son, we're going to be seeing it, and it's going to be phenomenal. But, until then, the only thing we know is it's Kane versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt.
Definitely, that one-on-one rematch, but we're going to make sure that whatever type of match it ends up being cannot end in a count-out. It cannot be a draw. Actually, I know what it's going to be. I forgot. We had been talking about this before. You know, it's going to be an Iron Man match.
Ooh!
Yeah, good 15-minute Iron Man match. The one who gets the most pins is the victor.
Ooh, so now we see them
submissions.
Oh yeah, that too. I don't think Kane has any submissions, but maybe he'll.
I know the Fiend does.
Yeah, well, maybe Kane will adapt and find a submission or two.
Quite possible. You never know. That's one of the things that I love about this sport. You just never know until it happens.
Correct. Ooh, seems like Matt Riddle and Mr. Kennedy are the main focus right now. No, never mind.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that MVP's just playing possum so that he can pop out of nowhere and steal the victory from underneath him.
Yeah. There you go, picking him up. Into the core. Nope. Thought I was going in the corner.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Very
Not quite.
close.
Ooh, MVP's got.
Smart going for that equalizer.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Tossing him back in the ring.
That's what you got to do. You can only win by pinfall or submission within the confines of those ropes.
Yes. Ooh, busting MVP open.
But MVP not letting it slow him down at all.
Oh no. Ooh, there you go. Nice neck breaker. Ooh, Matt Riddle's got the kendo stick. Here we go.
Now, if he times it properly... No, okay.
Ooh. He would have got...
that maybe MVP was going to go for a suplex or something. I was going to say, well, if he times it right, he can hit both opponents in the back. But it seems like MVP was a little bit too wise.
And Mr. Kennedy with a nice chop in the corner. Who was the man that had the best chops in the game?
Well, for me, it's one of two people. Well, for straight up chops, Ric Flair. For like a hand slap, Big Show.
Ooh, Big Show. Oh, they echoed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Could we be seeing the Green Bay plunge?
It looks like it.
Oh, the Green Bay
MVP
plunge.
in trouble here.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Riddle capitalizing with that kendo stick, knocking Kennedy out of the way.
Only
going
one
for
count.
the cover, but
only a one
MVP
count.
able to kick out.
Ooh, tossing him out. See, no, you want to keep him in. Matt Riddle, you're against the clock. You want to keep him in the ring.
Yeah, I don't think these guys quite know what the rules are at this point.
They are just like, oh, fighting. All right, we'll get in there.
It reminds me of a ladder match I once saw. Oh, or will see.
Yeah. Ladder matches are known to be, I mean, from like two people ladder match can go on for hours. So anything. Oh my lord. That, and we've also disbanded steel cages because they go way too short.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Normally also in a very poor fashion.
Yes.
It's like...
Ooh, bouncing him against the ropes. Oh, nice knees. Nice
big knee, lifting knee right into the face of Mr. Kennedy. I don't know. He should have maybe just gone for a pin instead of going for that weapon because Kennedy's pretty hurt.
Yes. Mr. Kennedy's, yes. MVP is the worst hurt, but yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, nice.
Boom, face planted to the mat, going for the cover. I don't think Riddle has quite had enough yet, though.
Not quite. Oh, MVP going for another weapon. What's he got? Oh, JamSaw's number 3 pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, number 2.
Number 2.
Chair, then kendo.
Yes. Oh, nice. Oh, just parry after parry.
And speaking of Perry, how was that Jungle Boy Jack Perry on last night's edition of Nitro?
Really quickly, Mr. Kennedy won in 7 minutes, 55 seconds. Almost at 8 minutes.
So pretty close to the same time that the women previously had. I think it was 7:41 or 7:44.
7:42.
42.
So far, Trish is the front runner with 7:42, and Mr. Kennedy is the front runner in the men's division with 7:55. But yeah, Jungle Boy, he impressed me a lot. I mean, what did you think of his first time on the big stage?
I thought it was fantastic. It was great seeing all of Jurassic Express coming out and taking the win away from some WCW veterans. It was a really fun match to watch and surprising result. But I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all about good wrestling.
Yes, and next up we have the women's Fatal 4-Way, which they're going to be hoping to beat 742. Liv Morgan, Lita, Captain Maurice, and Selena Vega, who is the newest draftee for the women's division. In your opinion, who is the highest pick and who is the underdog in this match?
Well, I think the underdog and also the one I'd want to win is Zelina, and who I think will actually win just because I know her style and her vicious tactics is Maurice.
Ooh, I thought you were going to go with Lita. I'm not going to lie to you.
I would love to see Lita do it, but I think Zelina needs it. Zelina deserves it. I mean, she had a fantastic start to her career with WCW, or ECW,
She
rather.
did, yep.
I believe she even won her first couple of matches.
She did, yes. Shocking, which a lot of people were saying Eric made a big mistake giving her a contract because people saw her as manager's material and all that, and she signed up, and Eric gave her a shot, and hey, she's been on a roll. Ooh.
That's it, man. You got to take that ball and you roll with it as long as you can.
But then we see the likes of Maurice here, Captain Maurice. Let's just talk about that for a quick second. Captain Maurice, do you think it was career suicide for her to join the Better Than Utopians, or do you think she was better alone?
Well, I mean, I think that she is the type of person that thrives with, at the very least, a partner. So having joined a faction and having someone like Nia Jax on her side as part of her stablemates and possible tag team partner was the right move for her, because she has the backing of her unit, and also can bring across her own one-on-one strengths. But I mean, in this kind of situation, it's unfortunate that she doesn't have Nia ringside to help watch her back.
Yeah, Nia is actually going to be in next week's against... I believe she is going to be in the Fatal 4... Yeah, she's in the Fatal 4-Way match as well. So...
Now, what would happen, do you think, if Maurice and Nia were both in the finals?
Oh my God! If Maurice wins this and defeats Trish's time, then when it's time for the title matches, then Maurice will be facing Bayley for the mid-card title. If Nia wins her women's division matches, then she will be facing Lacey for the world title. So next...
What if Maurice and Nia tie time-wise? Would it be a triple threat?
No. So this night tonight is just for the mid-card titles. Next week's matches...
Nia's will be for the full women's titles.
Yes. But again, what if they pull a Bay Lacey and just win their own divisions? And then what if Bay Lacey drops it to Monday, and then Nia and Maurice win the women's titles back?
That would be incredible, man. That'd be a serious event for Better Than Utopian history.
Which we found out on Monday that Asuka and Sane, who beat Beth and Natalia, are facing for the women's tag titles. Is that something you're nervous about, or do you think they have a great chance?
Well, I'm a little nervous because they've been in that spot before and they haven't been able to take the gold home. So I'm hoping that that maybe some stipulation will be put into place that'll give them a bit more of a possible edge. I don't know yet. We're still in the planning stages of what we're going to propose, but expect not just a straight-up tag match. There's going to be something involved. I don't know if it's going to be tables or ladders or a TLC or a Hell in a Cell. No idea what it's going to be yet, but I do know that if the Kabuki Warriors are going to stand a chance, we're going to need to change things up a little bit and not do the standard fare.
Yeah, and we see there's actually a chair in the corner again, and hopefully somebody goes through it. Oh, Zelina go.
It seems to be the point of the night is putting chairs in the corner.
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, Liv Morgan with the comeback. Whoa, nice sweep.
Maurice with that sledgehammer just waiting for the opportunity to give a good whack. Go for that cover quick, Maurice.
Lita's like, I'll take care of this. Oh, nice snap suplex. Oh, it seems like Lita and Maurice are teaming up here. Just to eliminate...
Well, They both were working WWE to get at the same point of time at one point, so
yes,
they've got a little bit of history. So maybe there is some kind of like quasi partnership going on, like the old school gals teaming together, kind of. Not 100%, but
right. Oh, Maurice going for DDT. There you go.
And Zelina looking to
no, you got to
bring a finisher.
Oh, there we go. Oh, DDT
Boom.
on the bat. On the bat. Maurice breaking it up with the sledgehammer.
Maurice saying, "Forget about that."
Woo! Nice Hurricane Runner from
Zelina tossing her out of the ring. Go and do that cover, girl.
Oh, someone has to get a... Oh, there's too much going... Come on.
Wasting too much time to get a cover.
Oh! Kip up to a drop kick. Lita rocking out. That's what you gotta do, girl. And if you notice, Zelina Vega is the most damaged in the body, but Liv's head is the more damaged. Oh!
Well, that's why it's unfortunate that Zelina didn't get the opportunity.
Oh! So
621.
620. So with that being said, Liv Morgan is the #1 contender for the women's mid-card title. So she will be facing Bayley when the next opportunity arrives. Wow. Does Liv have a chance against Bayley?
Well, I think so. I think she definitely has a chance. Not a real... Because, I mean, she actually won the title at one point, didn't she? Or did she win the main... She won one of the titles for a while.
Yeah, she was a mid-card title. Yep.
Yeah.
And then she dropped it and got in the haps with our retired ECW superstar John Cena when he snapped, and they took out all of the All-American Americans, and she just never got the title back, but she has the opportunity to do it. So with that being said, we will remind you guys, again, with 755, Mr. Kennedy is right now the #1 contender. If MJF, Baron Corbin, Colonel Sheamus, or Carlito can beat 755, then we will have...
You're going to say Colonel Sanders.
Oh, I was so close to saying it. I had to stop myself. What do you think? I mean, I know the entire division is in these matches, but is it too soon for MJF right now?
I don't think so, man. I think it could be his time to shine. I mean, it's a great opportunity for him to prove himself to MVP, to really push his stock up a little bit more. But I'm pulling for Carlito. I really think Carlito has probably the best chance.
You've been a really big fan of his signing. Is there any reason why you've been more fond of his signing?
Yeah, man, because he spits in the face of people that don't want to be cool.
Oh, but what did you think about his early 2000s run?
Well, I mean, he's a huge talent, man. He comes from a long line of talented wrestlers. I mean, look at Primo and Epico. So
yes,
I'd watch him no matter what his gimmick is or how he's presenting himself. But for me, He's always going to be that cocky, brash guy who spits apples in the faces of his opponents.
Ooh, that was when he first signed on, and he did Carlitos Cabana. That was, that was the time of wrestling. That was the time to watch it.
Definitely. Between that and Jericho TV.
Yeah, yep. What was it? The highlight reel? Yes. And
That's right. It was the highlight reel. It wasn't Jericho TV.
Oh, but that was great. But yeah, I'm really pulling for MJF here. I feel like he's really trying to prove to MVP that he's worthy of his attention.
I totally agree 100%.
Ooh, there you go. Pick him up. MJF staying out. So do you think it is, he should be going, do you think he should be going for the biggest guy within Sheamus, or do you think he should be focusing on the other two?
Well, I mean, I always think that it's a good idea to go for the biggest guy in the room. Take out the biggest threat as quickly as possible. I'm surprised nobody's just gone under the apron and grabbed a weapon yet, because they're all formidable, strong guys.
Yes. Oh, going for the pin. Carlito might take it.
Sheamus too busy with his showboat, missing out on breaking up that pin opportunity, but Carlito just hasn't quite done enough damage to Corbin to capitalize.
Not yet. Oh, Sheamus was proving why he is better than us. He's part of the Better Than Utopian, so he's just showboating and proving MJF with the baseball bat. He's out there trying to prove that he's better than us.
Definitely. And I mean, it's kind of interesting to see the prospective recruit to Better Than Utopia being taken out by one of its established members.
Yes. Oh, Corbin.
Again, Carlito not letting any of that stuff get to him. He's letting those two fight outside the ring because he knows there can only be one on the inside, and that's all that matters.
Yes. Oh, nice. Could this be it?
Now you got to go for that cover. It could be it. I mean, MJF, I don't think he'd get there in time.
No, he wouldn't.
Corbin able to kick out. Unfortunately, that changes MVP's attention from Sheamus to Carlito.
Ooh, there you go.
Rolling out of the ring like a damaged, lost puppy.
All right, Corbin. Everybody's out. Oh, end of days!
Boom, taking Sheamus down, going for the cover. Can Carlito get in there in time? Not quite. Corbin setting the standard there with 3:30.
Oh, wow.
That means Mr. Kenny is kicked out of the running.
So, number one contender for the men's mid-card title is Baron Corbin. He might get his title back. He was the one that dropped it to Kane. So, with that being said, we will see you guys next week for the men's and women's world title divisions. We would just like to thank JamSaw for once again being out here with us. We hope to see you guys on Monday when The Rock faces Y2J. And with that being said, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.